July 8, 1947. The Army Air Forces has announced that a flying...
I need no shackles to remind me I'm just a prisoner of love.
Remember to take Bicidol mint-flavored tablets, that's all. Only 25 cents.
Ace, you came.
Of course I came. Why'd you want to meet on campus so late?
It's about what my father said. What?
Sorry, am I talking to Hayden the Loon or Hayden my friend? Because it's been really hard to tell the difference lately.
You saw it too, my father's ghost.
I don't know what I saw.
What else could it have been, Ace? Please, I need your help.
So, you believed what it said?
That's why I asked to meet you here. If my father really was murdered, I need help getting proof.
Finally, some sense. How can I help?
You're still the president of the Radio Enthusiast Club, right?
The Brigham Young University Media Arts Department proudly presents The Mousetrap, created by Cody Mundale, Grace Taylor, and Keith Grover.
So I'll announce you, Mr. Hathaway, and from then on the show's yours. Sorry I can't stay for the whole show. If I miss out on date night again, the wife will have my head.
That's all right, sir.
Well, if you boys are ready, I'll go make sure everything's set in the booth.
Do you mind?
No.
Where did you want me to wait for my number?
Oh, hey, Olivia. Yeah, it's right next to the bathroom down
Wait
there.
in the next room over. You can practice without being heard.
Oh, all right.
You are a truly awful person.
I'll apologize later.
You better. Are you sure this plan's going to work? A lot of things can go wrong. What if your uncle doesn't listen?
He will. Rosie and Gil will make sure of it.
And you trust them?
As far as I can throw this recorder.
Smooth.
Sounds like we're up. Look, I know it's screwy, but it's all part of the plan. Trust me.
Do you want the whole neighborhood to know we're here?
Shut up.
The binoculars go the other way, genius.
I knew that. Hey, Rosie, you really believe what Hayden said earlier? About the senator?
That's above my pay grade. But it makes sense now why the old man asked us to look out for his nephew.
Right. Either Hayden's a loon or his uncle's biggest secret is about to come out. Speaking of, why haven't we told Senator Elsinore about all this?
Come on, Gil. If Hayden is right, we got ourselves a big crime here. If he's not, well, we can just say we were doing our job.
By watching his nephew watch him?
Exactly. Let's just see how this plays out. Do you see them?
Yep, they're both in the living room. The show's about to start.
You brought kettle corn? To a stakeout?
Yep. Want some?
No. Yes.
Gertie, can you believe this? Truman to run in 48 election. That will never happen. Not if I have anything to say about it, that is.
And now it is my pleasure to bring you to our local Wittenberg College.
Claude, dear, I think this is it.
Live from the recording studio, students will bring you a radio show that is sure to be just a treat.
Darned thing. Claude, he's on!
I'm proud to present the president of the Radio Enthusiast Club, Horace Hathaway.
My friends call me Ace. We are honored to be on the air tonight. Please, Lend me your ears for a radio play, performed by theater students. Written and narrated by Hayden Elsinore, with a musical number by Olivia. And so, without further ado, a war, a friendship, a betrayal, and a murder. Broadcast tonight only, for your consideration, The Mousetrap.
Oh, this is so exciting.
Our story begins not too long ago, in March of 1942.
Claude, that's him. That's my boy on the radio.
Sounds a bit stiff to me.
Oh, you.
Two brothers, with a bond as strong as they come, stand in a naval yard in California. They are to be shipped off to the Pacific to take it back from the Japs. Since birth, these brothers have played together, learned together, even loved together. And now,
we will serve together for our country and family.
In a crowd of sailors and tearful women, one figure stands out from the rest. The elder brother's gal. Never had such a pretty face been marred by streaks of kohl and rouge.
Oh, must you go, my love? We've been married so many years, and you leave me. How am I to bear it?
My sweet, I'm doing this for you. I promise to protect you always, and that includes from suckers like old Adolf.
If I knew that's what the clause meant in our vows, I would have had it redacted.
Senator Elsinore looks like he swallowed a lemon.
What? Hand over those binoculars.
My love, please don't fret. I'm in good hands.
Indeed he is. Don't worry, little sister. I'll make sure this big lug makes it home to you in one piece.
You see?
Oh, very well then. Get out of here, you two, before I break down and faint dead away.
I promise to write you. I love you, my sweet.
I love you, my darling.
Goodbye, little sister.
The wife seems a tad too emotional, if you ask me. My darling, are you all right?
I have a headache. Excuse me.
But it's for tonight only. Please, dear.
Very well.
And so, the two set off to close the final chapter of the war, to end all wars. Two sons of America, united in cause and passion. Or so it seemed. Stationed on a nameless island, the two fought the enemy day and night. The name of the elder brother's enemy was the Japs. But the name of the younger brother's enemy, dear listeners, will horrify you.
My dearest wife, I write to you now after a most vicious battle. The enemy was relentless, but so was our gumption. My younger brother's valor was above all. His ferocity in engaging the enemy was terrifying, yet inspiring.
My love, I write to you because I am being tortured every day, not by the enemy, but by my brother. You are all he thinks about, all he talks about, and being constantly reminded of you belonging to him consumes my soul. I must do something about this. Otherwise, I must send you this letter and confess my bitter feelings.
The younger brother, consumed with jealousy of the love given to his sibling, a love he believed belonged to him and him alone, spent the war huffing and puffing, fixing to pull a scheme to put him on top, once and for all.
Thank you, listeners. We will now have a short intermission. Nice narration. Reminded me of Vincent Price.
Thanks.
That wasn't a compliment. Uh-oh.
Elsinore, you cur! Let me at him!
Whoa, friend. Don't flip your wig.
Beat it, Ace. This is between me and him.
Go away, Lenny. I don't have time for you.
Don't you dare. You think you could just break my sister's heart without any consequences? Well, you got another thing coming, you dirty son
Settle
of a...
down. Olivia's here. She's waiting in the other room for a singing number coming up.
She's here? Well, then you got to have seen her. She's all broken up. She's not the same. Tell me you don't think something is wrong with her. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm gonna beat the... Oh, no, you don't.
Hey, stop it now, Lenny. This is important.
What took you so long?
I'm not sure if you knew this, but the nearest payphone is several blocks away, and
Senator Elsinor's as red as a beet, Hayden.
Tell me more.
Well, at first, he looked really disturbed, you know? And then he...
And then I could see his veins popping through the binoculars. He was fiddling with some crucifix from the mantelpiece when we left.
I hate to admit it, but you're probably right, Hayden.
What else was happening?
That's all we saw. Peering across the street through a window without getting caught isn't as easy as
It should be easier for you than lying.
What do you mean?
It doesn't matter, but I have to know for sure. I have to be there. Ace, you narrate, okay?
Are you kidding?
Don't you dare leave. Let's settle this now, Elsinore. You and me.
Put the switchblade down, Lenny. My fight isn't with you.
Like hell!
Come on, fellas.
What is going on? Oh my goodness!
Stay out of this, Livy!
Hayden, no!
That's it. I'm calling Mr. Avon.
My leg! You bastard!
Your arm.
I'm fine. It's just a scratch. Ace, will you narrate the rest of the story?
This is getting out of hand, Hayden. I don't think I can...
Ace, please.
Fine.
Hayden,
Olivia, just don't.
Lenny, your leg.
It's fine, sis. Go back to the studio. No need to miss your big song. Dying to hear it.
Claude, my darling, if I didn't know any better, I'd think you were praying.
Trying to.
And we're back. Sorry to leave you hanging. Our narrator has a frog in his throat, so I'll be filling in for him. So thank you. Now, back to our story. Last we heard, the younger brother was fuming with jealousy of his own brother's love. One night, they were bunkered in a foxhole on an unnamed island.
I can't wait to go home next week and hold my darling wife in my arms once more.
Yes, you must miss her so much.
As they settled to sleep, the younger brother thought. A knife was too messy, and a rifle too loud. He couldn't stop his shaking hands enough to strangle his sleeping brother. What would the coward do?
There you are. The show's almost over.
Give me the binoculars.
As the brother looked around their camp, he saw.
Poison. Where did this come from? I wonder...
Hayden, is that a... Hayden, no! Come back! Gil, go to the payphone, call the police!
Dear listeners, though it pains me to tell you, it doesn't change the truth of the matter. The younger brother, transformed by jealousy, betrayed his brother. While the elder slept, the younger poured the poison into his ear. The deadly liquid drowned the older brother's brain, dissolving his skull in a painful digestion.
Hayden, what are you...
That's some cuts you have there, son.
I am not your son.
What did you think was going to happen when you ran in here like a madman, waving that thing?
Put the crucifix down and you'll find out.
Why are you here then? Did you think I would apologize?
There's nothing you could say that could absolve you of your crimes.
I know. Try as I might, and I have tried, my boy. There is no redemption for me, perhaps because I like this life too much. This life that was only made possible through killing my brother.
Claude!
Silence! I don't see why you're upset, Mother. You knew he was a snake when you married him.
I see the poison I gave young Lenny is working. A poison switchblade is a bit theatrical, I'll admit, but then again, so is pouring poison down in the air. This is the end of your story, son.
Not yet.
And that's our show, everybody. And now, here to perform Harbor Lights, Olivia Paulson. Thank you for listening.
I saw the harbor lights. They only told me we were parting. The same old harbor lights that once brought you to me.
What are you still doing here, Lenny? You should really see a doctor for... Lenny? Come on. It's just a cut. It's just a cut. How? Hayden!
I long to hold you near and kiss you just once more. But you were on the ship and I was on the shore.
Ace!
Where's Hayden?
Ace, don't!
Hayden. Oh, my word.
I stuck the knife in his heart. He's dead. But he confessed.
Tape recorder in the cabinet? I didn't know you were capable of that much foresight.
All a part of the plan.
Stay still. You've been poisoned. The police are on their way. Just hang in there.
I think this is where the story ends, Ace. But make sure you tell them, will ya? Tell them all.
Sure. Sure thing, buddy.
Now I know loneliness.
Hayden.
For all the while my heart was whispering some other harbor light will steal your love from me.
The Mousetrap was created by Brigham Young University Media Arts students in the winter of 2017. It was written by Cody Mondale, directed by Grace Taylor, and produced by Keith Grover. Sound and editing by Jordan Saltmarsh, Luis Puente, and Jared Richardson. Starring
Tommy Brown as Hayden,
Josh Guerrette as Ace,
Grant Gomm as Mr. Avon,
Amanda Richards as Olivia,
Elizabeth Elieson as Rosie,
Avery Davenport as Gil,
Reese Purser as Claude,
Stephanie Breinholt as Gertrude,
Taycen Timothy as young Mr. Elsinore, Ian Buckley as young Claude,
Rachel Leishman as young Gertrude,
and Bradley Mackey as Lenny.
Harbor Lights was performed by Amanda Richards and transposed by Taylor Fights. Original song by Hugh Williams and Jimmy Kennedy. Special thanks to Ira and Mary Fulton and Dara Larson. Like what you hear? Like, comment, and share with other cool people. Thank you for making it this far into the credits. You are a true champion. And thank you for listening.